How did this blonde Hollywood icon and international British film star literally get everybody in a froth with this adventure? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. Nice to have your company. As ever, welcome one and all brand new subscribers to the channel. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and as I often say, get involved, be friendly, but of course be respectful too. And I know I keep pointing this out, but if you say X channel says, it's just taken away. We don't recommend other channels on this channel. It's literally just for us, our community. If you wish to get in touch with someone and recommend another channel, find another alternative to do it, please, because as I say, just simply be removed by the moderator. Back as ever though to your story of the day. This one I wanted to share with you simply because, of course, when you think about it, celebrities for years have made extra sidelines. Today's phrase is the side hustle, isn't it? You and I, it used to be a Saturday job, part-time job, that sort of thing. But you see, when you think about celebrities, they now believe that whatever they say, do and plug, we're all going to just jump in and buy it, aren't we? Or is nothing really new? You see, take a look at this picture. Way back in 1955, the beautiful British film star Diana Dors. Now, she was at the El Toucan coffee bar. Yes, lovely names, weren't they? In Maidenhead in Berkshire, right? Lovely place over here in the United Kingdom. Now, apparently she was there because she was helping out, no doubt promoting one of her many wonderful films. But also the rumour goes that she'd also heavily invested in this particular coffee bar and, of course, was drumming up business. Now, this is nothing new, as I say. What I find fascinating about this is another blonde bombshell of that era, Sabrina, otherwise known as Norma Sykes from Blackpool, who had a, shall we say, figure to rival the American Jane Mansfield, also opened a very much short-lived coffee bar in the very heart of Soho, aptly titled Sabrina's Coffee Bar. Yes, but you see, the bigger problem is this: when you're a celebrity, if you don't get involved for, maybe even sort of be seen behind the bar from time to time, or indeed popping in, it's a bit like the modern day celebrities, isn't it? Like Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay. You expect to see them at least, wandering around the restaurant. But you see, way back in the 60s as well, a very much loved British singer, Ronnie Hilton, who remembers him? Windmills in Old Amsterdam, you remember that? Now, you see, he also bought a restaurant up in the coastal town in East Yorkshire of Hornsey. And again, a lot of people said, well, where's Ronnie? Well, of course, Ronnie's busy either in the summer season making records or touring around the world. It was simply an investment. But why was Diana's any different? Well, apparently, she did pop in from time to time, and of course, being very close to her original hometown of Swindon, it did very well. In fact, it lasted way through to the 70s, although we're not quite sure exactly how much of Diana's investment remained in that particular project. What I find fascinating is this: as I said, I was lucky enough to meet her son on a regular basis, sadly now passed away, very troubled life, lovely young boy called Jason, and sadly he lost Diana when he was simply an early teenager, about 12 or 13. And he told me so many fascinating stories about his mother. Of course, she was our very own Britain's Marilyn Monroe, went over to RKO and did a deal over there, but sadly fell foul of the gossip columnist Luella Parsons, yes, and Hedda Hopper, and was pushed out for many years. Of course, then she did sort of climb back and, eventually got on shows alongside Bob Hope, and for a while was married to the, legend over there of quiz shows, Dickie Dawson. So things did sort of turn around for her. Dickie, when she married him, though, was simply a very unknown comedian over here, struggling to make amends. The minute, of course, he hooked up with the fabulous Dors, things truly turned around. But this picture, as I say, says everything about the celebrity brand. I remember going to the opening, I don't know if you remember these, of Planet Hollywood and the Fashion Cafe. Remember those? Stallone, Willis and all of that sort of stuff. And they were all it's going to be wonderful in the very centre of London. It soon peaked and drifted away, didn't it? Because, quite frankly, again, nobody saw them. I remember Joan Rivers saying she never liked going to the Fashion Cafe because there was no food, they were all too thin. It's true though, isn't it? So I throw this out to you. Did you ever visit a celebrity restaurant, or did anybody famous in your town actually open something that they were from, and did you ever go in? And what was your experience? Do you think these things work, Or really, is it just a tax dodge? Recently, the TV presenter over here, Dermot O'Leary, launched his own fish restaurant down in Brighton, somewhere around that area. Now that's all gone very quiet, and seemingly that too has fished away. So not all of these things work, but for a short while in the middle 50s, the beautiful and blonde Diana Dors simply reigned supreme in the coffee bar era. How many could truly say that? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.